Hello and welcome to today's video. We'll be ranking every 2 Risk of Rain 2 common item. So let's start. The bustling fungus. The bustling fungus, when you stand still for 1 second, creates a zone of healing that heals 4.5% of your HP per second. Within 3 meters, it gives you plus 2.25% HP per second per stack and plus 1.5 meters per stack. Great item. It's only really great with engineer or when you plan to just be sniping stuff off from the distance, but it's not bad. I'll give it C tier. Crowbar. Anything above 9% gets plus 75% damage dealt to it, plus your base damage, plus 75% per item. Great item, gives you more damage. Tri-tip dagger, 10% chance to deal the bleed effects with just 240% of your regular damage, plus your regular damage. Pretty good item, I'll give it A tier. War banner. When you level up or you activate a teleporter, it just places it down. It gives you plus 3% in speed and attack speed. Great item, A tier. Cautious slug. When out of danger or combat, you get plus 3 HP per second. Great item, I'll give it an A tier. Personal shield, plus 8% of your HP, but in shield. Great item, great for avoiding getting below 50% HP if you're trying to get Rex, especially with Transcendence. That's the only way to get more health then. Great item, I'll give it B. Medkit, when you get hit, plus 20%, plus 20 HP for 2 seconds. Great item, A tier. Gasoline, A tier. The gasoline, when you kill an enemy, lights all enemies nearby in a 12-meter radius plus 4 meters per stack on fire, which does 150% base damage. Pretty good item, great. It's even better when you pair with Ukulele or Will-O-Wisp. Ukulele makes it so you can attack more enemies at the same time, and Will-O-Wisp just deals more damage. Stun grenade. Stun grenade's also a pretty good item, gives 5% chance on hit to stun an enemy for 2 seconds. Pretty good for bosses, and it's even better with Commander. I'll give it a B tier. Bundle of fireworks summons 8 fireworks plus 4 more per stack. Deal 300% base damage. It only happens when you interact with an item, so it's not really good for Mithrix, but it's probably good for the False Sun. I'll give this a C tier, since it only doesn't have too many uses beyond just dealing general damage, and it's not too good for except one of the bosses. Next, energy drink, plus 25% speed when you're sprinting. Good. Backup magazine, gets secondary M2. Pretty good. Sticky bomb. Plus 5%, there's a 5% chance to when you hit an enemy to attach a bomb. Does 180% total damage, but in my opinion it just takes way too long to explode. So usually by that time, I already killed the enemies. It's not a bad item, but it's only really good for bosses or higher health enemies. Rusty key, easy A tier. One of the best ways to get a legendary. When you go into the next level after you get it, there's a rusty box. You can open it up and there's a chance to get a legendary or common. I don't know exactly the chances, but still, pretty good. Armor piercing rounds, plus 20% damage to all bosses. Pretty good for fighting any and all bosses. I'll give this thing an A tier. Topaz Brooch. When you kill an enemy, you get plus 15 health, plus 15 per stack. Pretty good item. It's great when you're killing multiple enemies, but not so good when you're attacking bosses, because usually they're not spawning enemies, and if they are, it's within their phase. So, it's okay. Next, Focus Crystal. Within a 13-meter radius, that increases every time you get stacked by... Oh, it just does not increase, okay. It gives 20% more damage, plus 20% per stack. Pretty good item, especially for any melees, but there's not too many melees other than Rex and Loader. But it is great if you want to come up close. Pretty good for Bandit, if with the shotgun. Bison Steak C tier, plus 25%, plus 25 HP. Not bad, but it's not too good. Repulsion Armor, -5 damage. Pretty good, I'll put this in B. Soldier Syringe, 15% more attack speed, great item. Tougher Times, 15% chance to block all damage, gotta be an easy S tier. Monster Tooth, when you kill an enemy, it drops an orb that gives you 8 HP plus 2% of your maximum health. It's pretty good, but I'll give it a B tier. Not really great for any bosses. Lens Makers, I'll give this an S tier. Critical damage is really nice. This gives you plus 10%, plus the stacks of other items like Predatory Instincts. Great item, double the damage, more the merrier. Paul's Goat Hoof, I'll give this a B tier. It's plus 14% speed, just in general. Pretty good item, but it only really just gives you more speed. Well, that's my tier list. Here's a recap. Tougher Times in S tier, along with Lens Makers. A tier is Tri-Tip Dagger, War Banner, Cautious Lug, Medkit, Gasoline, Rusty Key, Armor Piercing Rounds, and Soldier Syringe. B tier is Crowbar, Personal Shield Generator, Stun Grenade, Energy Drink, Backup Magazine, Topaz Brooch, Focus Crystal, Repulsion, it's like Pulse with Repulsion Armor, Monster Tooth, and Paul's Goat Hoof. And then in C tier we got Sticky Bomb, Bustling Fungus, we got the Bundle of Fireworks, and Bison Snake. Thanks for watching my video. If you enjoyed it, you can like it or subscribe. There'll be more videos on the way. Thank you for watching. Have a good day. Oh yeah, and if you have any other opinions of how the tier list should be, just put it down in the comments. I'll read them.